Stop telling the story of the suffering you, darling. Stop talking about your struggles. Stop talking about your misfortunes. You had your portion. I got it. I also had mine. But the thing is that we don't have to keep talking about negative experiences. I know that we all have them. But the thing is, whenever we focus on them, whenever we keep talking about them, whenever we keep writing about them, we are manifesting more negativity back into our lives. And I've seen it myself. I've experienced it myself. I found myself feeling stuck in different situations after a painful heartbreak, after negative experiences at work. I felt pretty low. I felt as if that's all I deserve. But the problem was that I kept telling myself these type of stories. I kept reliving them. I kept speaking about them. I kept thinking about them. And this way I was getting more of these experiences. You know, the funny thing is that I didn't want to get more pain in my life. I didn't want to get more negativity. But by speaking about it, by thinking about it, I was attracting it. Yeah, I know. I know it's hard to realize this, but it's true. And I've realized that I need to stop telling this story. I need to stop talking about my struggles, the hard times I've been through. I've been through hard times. I've been through struggles. And they shaped me in the person I am today. And I'm grateful to these struggles. I'm grateful to all the heartaches and the pains I've been through. But I don't have to keep focusing on them because this way I'm feeding them. I can choose to take my power back and start focusing on my new story. Start telling the story of my thriving self. I know what you may say. Yeah, but it's gonna feel fake at the beginning. Yes, it may feel like fake it till you make it, but who cares, darling? Who cares if this is going to make you thrive in all areas of your life? Instead of telling yourself that you're sick, that you're broken, tell yourself, I'm healing. I'm becoming better. Everything works out in my favor. That's one of my favorite positive affirmations that I say to myself every single day, multiple times. Multiple times. Spend the morning with your coffee or tea saying positive affirmations to yourself. Tell yourself that you're worthy, that you're healthy, that your life is abundant, that you attract abundance, wealth, and great opportunities. Stick some positive affirmations on the mirror so that you can look at them every morning and greet yourself with them, reminding yourself how amazing of a person you are, because you truly are. You may need to be reminded of it, but you are. You are worthy here and now, the way that you are. You may still keep working on yourself, on bettering yourself, but it does not mean that you don't have value right now. We need to stop with that. So remember, our words, our thoughts are powerful, they're energy, and we attract what we focus on. So focus on some positivity. Bring in some positivity into your life because you can, because you deserve it. Allow yourself to be happy for a moment. Give yourself a break from negativity. Allow yourself to break that negative cycle because it is supposed to end. If you have been going through some difficult times, they're not going to last forever. After the rain, the sun shines. We cannot argue about that. It's the same about difficult periods. You may be going through some difficult periods right now, but they will pass and better times will come. So always remember, there is light in the end of the tunnel, but you need to allow yourself to see the light. Don't focus on the darkness. Focus on the light. No matter how tiny it is there. And you may increase that light by choosing better thoughts, by choosing better words, by being better to yourself. So stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop telling the story of yourself as a victim and see yourself as a victor. Because you have been through very difficult times and you came out stronger. You may be grateful for your warm bed. You may be grateful for a warm cup of coffee. We have plentiful reasons to be grateful here and now. But we so often forget that. Change your life by changing your story, darling. Create that new story. Use your imagination. How amazing your life can be. What kind of things you want to attract into your life. Start writing them. Start thinking about them as if they have already happened. Even start talking about them as if they have already happened. Some people may say that I'm delulu, but I think being delulu is healthy to some extent. Why not? Why not telling ourselves we deserve good things and that we are worthy? What's wrong with that? It's about time to stop telling ourselves we are not good enough, we're not worthy, just because we went through some difficult moments, just because some people were not able to see our value. The fact that they didn't see our value does not mean we are not valuable. The fact that we went through a heartbreak does not mean that we won't be in love again, that we won't be happy again. There's no such thing. Just because you're going through a difficult phase in your life does not mean that's the end of your story. That's just a chapter. And you can keep writing the next one. You can even start a whole new book. You choose. Thank you for watching and spending some time with me today. I really hope that this video managed to inspire you at least a little bit and gave you some things for thought. Be positive today, darling. Be positive every day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.